We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Ty Long set to kick off.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway in Southern California. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
The tackle by Melvin Ingram.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Now it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On second down now, it's Jones. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
How about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Gives this to his running back, Aaron Jones. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 19. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
First down.
Buying time to his left. And this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the counter, here's Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Green Bay.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
It's a gain of a yard.
Not much there, only a yard. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And that will be caught, but out of the end end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. But now it's 3rd and goal. Rodgers going to throw. Now he's forced out right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
24-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
38-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 38. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
They'll take
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Rodgers to throw. Flush to his right. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Rodgers on 3rd down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down. To throw is Rodgers. His throw incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tackle made at his 48.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there. As that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
At the 21-yard line.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Credit Zadarius Smith, able to get through and make that tackle for a loss.
4-yard line.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Gain of 3.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And this is complete. It's Allen. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A 6-yard.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Justin Herbert taking it in. And the Chargers have taken the lead. So with 2nd and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried the sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. 2nd down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they got up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a touchdown to boot. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score. Chargers 7. Packers 3.
Kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Davante Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Packers 10, Chargers 7. Mason Crosby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos for the pick. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Looking deep for Adams. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
10.
To throw again. Herbert on the screen. This is Eckler. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
3.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he gets this up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Kickoff for Green Bay.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Adrian Amos.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off. On second down, here's Herbert. Herbert has thrown
reception.
Bring it, baby.
Picked off at the 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Let's get it poppin', let's get it poppin'.
The Charger drive about to get going. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. And they bring this one back to the 29. And you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next one.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Punching it in from a yard away. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
It's 24. Chargers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Here's Herbert. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Will Redmond. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And my goodness, another interception. Kevin King with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Rodgers now to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Kenneth Murray showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 9. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
The Packers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. They'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got him. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 30. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And that is incomplete here.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing again. Rodgers going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 14. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st.
And the Packers
into the red zone. It's Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Linval Joseph, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. On 2nd and goal, Rodgers, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because it certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Herbert. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And all the way to the opposite 45.
46 yards on the play.
Rodgers looking to throw. And look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide...
And now here's another interception. Kevin King with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The inside throw complete to Adams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
23 yards.
23 yards on the play. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Rodgers pass.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple.
2nd and 8.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Rodgers pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you can go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One last throw here for Herbert. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I'll bet halftime was
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
On second down, here's Henry. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this.
They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th
and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
36-yard line.
And he stopped immediately there.
Derrick Henry.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. We're scoreless after one.
First quarter with no score.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They snap it to Tannehill. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At the 33-yard line. They started on the ground with Eckler. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 67 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Titans nothing. Time
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Tannehill. It's caught. Michael Pruitt. A gain of 6 there on first.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Derrick Henry. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
3rd and 1.
And that's caught by Smith. And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. On first down. Tannehill. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
At the 23-yard line.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
The tackle.
Joey Bosa in on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
on second and 7. Tannehill. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Third and 5.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On first down, it's Tannehill. And he's got it. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Ryan Tannehill with a touchdown pass to A.J. Brown. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Herbert. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
His pass.
Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
32-yard line.
This pass finds its way to Williams, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Complete.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On first down. Justin Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Tannehill. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
He steps out of bounds behind.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Smith catches left side. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Gostkowski for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Herbert. And it's complete. Henry. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Henry.
A big play there for the Chargers. And even 50 yards on first down. Kellen. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. And this is complete. It's Allen.
And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak.
And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
No gain on the play.
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Try and take him home. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Kelly to try to punch it in. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it, because nowadays you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped, but what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling it for a loss.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Here's Tannehill. That's to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Check 59, right? Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Defense wins championships, baby.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Mike, check, 59, 59.
This is Henry. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They'll run it again with Henry. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
For the field goal, a 25-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
For a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the
right back to Dobbins on 1st. Room here to run. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 60 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The intended receiver there, Allen, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Calais Campbell on the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Herbert's throw going to be caught by Henry.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And the Chargers.
Herbert operating from the red zone. He's going to dump this one down to Kelly. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Herbert going to keep it on the sneak.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. We call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Herbert going to keep it on the sneak.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They snap it to Herbert. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Ball carrier. Casey Hayward brought him down. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
The tackle.
That's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Buying time to his left. The ball comes out. And picked up by the Chargers. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 2nd down, it's Kelly, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Joshua Kelly taking it in. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Justin Jones there on the stop. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert now. On the screen, this is Eckler. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Austin Eckler. It's a gain of 8.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
By
Kenneth Murray just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Looking downfield for Dez. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's second. This is Kelly. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has a total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked bowler Marcus Peters. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Raven.
Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
The game.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 14.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Brings up
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
At the 11-yard
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now it's Herbert. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Complete to Joshua.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
First and goal, Kelly. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Joshua Kelly, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are going to take the lead.
For the extra point.
He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead.
This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Running on 1st down, Eckler. Fight it, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 26 yards. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Melvin Ingram able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Jackson on third and long. Steps away to his left.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Nasir Adderley. Past the 20. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is not going to get through here on try number one. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. Another shot from the one on second and goal.
Herbert going to keep it on the sneak.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the one. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Herbert going to keep it on the sneak.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson buying time to his left. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
Ravens 22. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down now, it's Kelly. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And Allen's got it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
47-yard line.
Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
And it's 3rd down.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Herbert now to throw. And able to find Green. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 26. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll run on 1st down. Kelly. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Herbert to a knee, and that should just about write it into this one.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.